Dynaway's SafeWork module for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central will help you create an environment for your workers that minimizes risk of potential human failure. With the addition of SafeWork, 4 modules will be added into your Business Central: Lockouts, Tagouts, Risk Assessment, and Work Order Permits. Lockouts will add Lockout Devices and Lockouts into your Business Central. Lockout Devices will store information about your safety devices, such as Lockout Hasp devices and locks. When you then need to track a lockout, you can create a lockout document. You assign a worker to it, choose time when the lockout should take place, and you choose lockout devices to be used during the lockout. When a lockout device is installed, a worker marks it as locked. When it's removed, worker marks it as unlocked. Tagouts will enable you to tag out assets, work orders, and asset locations from Dynaway EAM for Business Central. The process is similar to lockouts, but instead of tagout devices, you will fill in assets, work orders, or asset locations. After the approval of a tagout, each of these can then be individually tagged out. This can be done from a tagout document, or also directly on an asset, from the asset tree, or on a work order. Risk assessment will allow you to warn your workers about risks and precautions they should be aware of when working with selected work orders and assets. You'll be able to collect hazards and precautions in Business Central and then list them on risk assessment cards. These can then be connected to assets, asset categories, asset locations, work types, work order plans, and items. When your workers then open an asset or a work order, which is connected to any of these, they will be warned about hazards and precautions linked on connected risk assessment cards. Workers will then be able to view all hazards and precautions on active risks that can be opened from work orders and assets. Work order permits will help you ensure that work is approved before it gets done. You can start either by creating a work order permit template or by creating a permit. Permits consist of approvers and forms. Forms will offer you a large number of field types to be filled in by the approvers. After assigning forms and approvers to the template, you can either assign the template to a work order plan or create a standalone work order permit from it. If you assign a template to a work order plan, a new work order permit will be created and assigned to each work order created from the work order plan. Workers will then be warned about permits to work that need to be filled in on work orders. Standalone permits can be either filled in by themselves or later attached to a work order.